Class 9th, in our previous video we had already finished C2 of Act 1, in which we had come to know that there were 6 or 7 suitors came in order to woo Portia, and none of them was able to select the correct casket. The correct casket means one of the caskets on which the portrait of Portia is there. Okay, and the fun which you had come across, that is Nerissa was taking the name of suitors one by one, and Portia was describing them according to their names and behavior. Okay, now 6 had already taken part in the casket, in the lottery of the casket, and now the 7th one was coming, that was Prince of Morocco, and before him his messenger had come to give the message of his arrival. During that time only, Portia was reminded of a Venetian scholar, Venetian prince, Venetian, you can say that young man who was Bassanio. Okay, now let us start scene 3. And it again shifted to Venice. Okay, first scene it was in Venice, then second scene shifted to Belmont. Now again third it comes to Venice, where you can see the conversation between Bassanio and Bassanio and Shylock. Okay, the argument or the conversation, they were conversing to each other, they were talking to each other about the money which Bassanio wants to fulfill his wishes. What was his wish? To marry Portia. Okay, now and Shylock says that I am ready to give 3,000 ducats to you or Antonio for 3 months, but for this an agreement should be made, and that agreement in which they will have to agree that if Antonio shall not be able to pay the money on due time, then he will have to give a pound of flesh, okay, from any part of his body which Shylock wants. So now let us see that what agreement was that, and why Shylock was so adamant to take the pound of flesh from Antonio, as he describes in between, he explains in between of this text of this this explanation. You will come to know that there are 2 main reasons, okay, why he hates Antonio. There are 2 most important reasons for being hating Antonio. First, he is a Christian, okay, and Shylock is a Jew. Antonio is a Christian, Shylock is a Jew. And second reason, Antonio lends money without gratis means interest, whereas Shylock lends money to other people at very high interest. As Antonio lends money without interest, and it brings down the rate of interest for Shylock, and the people who come to Shylock to take in this debts and all, then they just shifted to where? Antonio. They prefer to go to Antonio. So let's read out what happens, and please listen to each explanation, each word, dialogue to dialogue, word to word, so that you may understand all the things very clearly. Now children, let's start scene 3. Act 1, scene 3. Scene 3 opens in Venice, a public place. Okay, and who enter? Bassanio and Shylock. They enter. Okay, they enter the scene. Shylock, you want 3,000 ducats. Well, you want 3,000 ducats. Well, Bassanio, yes sir, for 3 months. For how many months? I want for 3 months. Shylock, for 3 months? Okay. Bassanio, for the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound, and for this, as I told you, Antonio will be surety for me. Antonio is bound for it. Okay, Shylock, Antonio shall become bound. Well, okay, Antonio will be surety. Well, no problem. Bassanio, may you stead me. will you pleasure me? Shall I know your answer? Now, Bassanio wanted to know what what Shylock wants. Bassanio, so can you help me? May you stead me means can you help me? Will you do me this favor? And may I have your answer? Shylock, 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio bound. Means Shylock was confirming from Bassanio that he wanted 3,000 ducats for 3 months, and who is the surety? Antonio will be the surety. Bassanio, your answer to that. What is your reply to this question? Your answer to that means what is your response? Shylock, Antonio is a good man. Antonio is a good man means he wants to say that Antonio is a reliable man. Bassanio, have you heard any imputation to the contrary? Imputation means any allegations, any crime or any wrong against Antonio. Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard any allegation to the contrary? Okay, against him? Yes or no? Shylock, oh no. Yes, I haven't heard anything else. Okay, my meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. My meaning in saying means my intention in telling you that he is a good man means he is a reliable man. He is a reliable man, trustworthy man, and that is surety for his, that is sufficient for his surety. Okay, for your surety. Okay, that is enough reason that he is a reliable man. Yet his means are supposition. Supposition means at the risk. His means, his resources are at the risk. Yes, yet his resources are at risk. Means his ships have gone to different places and they are at the risk. Okay, he had in Argosy bound to Tripolis, another to Indies. I understand. Moreover, upon the Rialto, he had a third at Mexico, a fourth at England. This is very important that you will come to know that how many directions Shylock's Antonio ships have gone. See, yet his resources are at risk. He has one ship sailing at Tripoli, okay, and another for Indies. And moreover, even I have learned from what he said, Rialto, as I told you earlier, Venetian Stock Exchange, that he has third at Mexico, means third ship at Mexico, and fourth in England, and he has other business investments spread out abroad also. It means his ships have gone to different directions, and they all are at risk until unless they come back. Okay, and what risk? Just see. And other ventures he has squandered abroad. Squandered abroad means invested abroad. Investments are there abroad, outside the country. But ships are but board. What risk? Because the ships are only wooden planks, means they are made up of wood. Sailors but men, and even the sailors are mortal men. Means they can die also, they can be killed also, okay, they can die also. And there be land rats and water rats, water thieves and land thieves. And moreover, okay, ships are made of wood, and men, the sailors are men, and just as there are land rats also, they can do damage to the ships, water rats also, and there are land robbers and sea robbers who can rob the ships, okay. And I mean pirates. Sea robbers means the pirates. And then there is a peril of water. Even there is the danger, there is a risk of water also, okay. And there are the danger of seas. Danger of seas means storms and rocks. It can be collided with the rocks also, the ships, okay. The man is notwithstanding sufficient. 3,000 ducats, I think I may take his bond. However, Antonio is sufficient surety all the same. But for all these risks, I take Antonio. He is sufficient for this surety, and 3,000 ducats, I think I may accept him as security. Means he has counted all the dangers also, but in spite of all those things, he was very happy to take Antonio as a surety, because now he has obtained a golden chance to take revenge from him, as he has very deep rooted hatred for him. Bassanio, be assured you may. Okay, rest assured that you may. Shylock, I will be assured I may, and that I may be assured I will bethink me. May I speak with Antonio? Okay, I would like to be assured, and in order to, I am assured, and for assurance, I just want to talk to Antonio. Bassanio, if it please you to dine with us. Okay, if it please you, if you will feel glad, kindly dine with us, kindly have dinner with us. Shylock, yes, to smell pork. Oh, what you are saying, to have dinner and in the dinner to smell what? Pork. Okay, because they don't eat this pork and all this Jew people. Okay, and yes, to small pork, to eat the habitation which your prophet the Nazareth conjured the devil into, and to eat the meat of the animal into which your Jesus of Nazareth put the devil. Okay, to eat the meat you are calling me for dinner. I will buy with you. I am prepared to buy with you. Means I can buy anything from you. Sell with you. Even I can sell with you also. Talk with you. Walk with you. And so following. I can even talk and do many other things with you. But I will not eat with you. But I will not eat with you. I will not drink with you and not pray with you. What news on the Rialto? Here comes. And then on the next sentence, suddenly he said that what is the news on the Venetian Stock Exchange, and who is he that comes? Now who comes? Antonio, as he wanted to talk to Antonio, and at the same moment Antonio comes. Bassanio, this is Signor Antonio. Signor Antonio means Sir Antonio, gentleman Antonio. Shylock, how like a fawning publican. Fawning means cunning, servile. Okay, how like a fawning publican he looks. He just looks like a flattering tax collector. Okay, he's a tax collector, but very cunning, very flattering. Okay, I hate him for he is a Christian. Now see, he is telling his reasons why he hates Antonio. I hate him for he is a Christian. The most important reason for hating Antonio is I hate him for he is Christian, because he is Christian, but more for that in law simplicity he lends out money gratis and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. And one of the most important reasons is, but even more that the first reason he hates, but second most important reason, that in his childish foolishness he lends money without interest. Okay, he lends money without interest to the people, and thus he brings down the rate of interest for us in Venice. As he lends money without interest and we have to lend money, he said that he lends out money gratis and brings down the rate of usance. Okay, rate of usance, that is usance means the interest or money lending. Okay, here with us in Venice. If I can catch him once upon the hip, if I will get a chance to catch him, then what I would do to catch him means, if I will get a chance to take revenge, then I will feed fat the ancient grudge. That is ancient grudge which I am having, my old ancient grudge. Ancient means old. Grudge, okay, ill feeling against him then. Okay, he hates our sacred nation. He hates our holy race. He rails. Rails means here abuses, and even he abuses even there where merchants most do congregate. Congregate means gather. Even he abuses in the places where most merchants get together. They assemble. Okay, they gathered. Here he abuses, there he abuses me. And what he says, and he abuses on me, my bargains. Bargains means my business and my well-won thrift. And even he abuses the rate, my hard-earned profit. My hard-earned profit, okay, which he calls interest, and in his language which is called interest. Even he abuses my interest also. So what he says, cursed be my tribe if I forgive him. I may be cursed by my tribe. Cursed be my tribe means may my tribe be cursed if I forgive him. I won't be spared if I forgive him. Bassanio, Shylock, do you hear? Shylock. Bassanio asking, Shylock, do you hear? Are you hearing? Shylock, I am debating of my present store. I am debating means I am calculating. I am debating, I am calculating of my present store. I am calculating my present store means how much cash I have at present. And by the near guess of my memory, and so far as my memory goes, as far as I remember, I cannot instantly raise up the cross of full 3,000 ducats. Means at present, I cannot immediately raise the full sum of 3,000 ducats. Okay, means presently I am not having full sum, that is 3,000 ducats. What of that? But no worries, that does not matter. Tubal, one of my wealthy Jew, Hebrew of my tribe. Hebrew of my tribe, a wealthy Jew of my tribe. Okay. Tubal, a wealthy Hebrew of my tribe. He is the wealthy Jew, another Jew, Tubal, and he is also a money lender. Okay, and what he will do? Will furnish me. Will furnish me means will lend me the money, will give me the money. But wait, but soft here means wait. How many months do you desire? For how many months you want money? Okay, how many months do you want it? To Antonio, his greeting, my good sir. Okay. To rest you fair, good seigneur means my good sir, good gentleman. For how many months you need money? Okay, your worship was the last man in our mouth. You have just been the subject of our conversation. Means before your arrival, you were only the subject of our conversation. Part of the scene we will do in next video. Till then, you please revise what has been done in this video. Okay, go through each and every explanation, every dialogues, and if you have not understood them well, you can mail me.